Well, welcome back to the stream. BigPoppaC here. We're back. We are going to get pigs this time around. We had a little pig fiasco the last time we did a stream. Couldn't get the trigger to work as far as for buying pigs or even unloading pigs. Come to find out, it was the big cow pasture mod that we had over that way towards Millstone. So we took that out thanks to the help of Farmer Pierce, and we put in a standard cow pasture, and things were working the last time we were on because he walked me through. So I'm going to jump into the semi, which is down at the market if I can find it. There it is. Okay. We're going to try another transport. We're going to try the same transport we used last time, the Art Mechanic. We are going to grab 50 pigs again, because we lost those. We had to claim insurance. That's why the money has gone back up. We're going to lease this. And we're going to try this again. We were going to get pigs on the go, and we are also going to do some seeding. We've got a couple harvests coming due shortly, sometime today. I don't know when that'll be. Let's back this to the animal dealer. Let's see, because this trigger worked when I bought the pigs on the last stream, but it wouldn't let me unload them, so I had to lose those pigs pretty much and claim the insurance on that. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, let's look inside our transport. Yep, we have some pigs. Let's take these back to the farm and get them situated. Get them bedded down, get them fed. And then we'll move on with the rest of our day. And again, I want to thank Farmer Pierce for the help, walking me through that and figuring out what was causing the problem. And we knew it wasn't the bale barn that we had placed that stream. It had to be something we placed after we had bought the sheep, because the sheep triggers had worked both at the animal dealer and at our main farm. So we knew it had to be something, and we temporarily removed the farm mod. Everything worked. We put it back in, then everything didn't work, so we knew it was that mod. I got rid of it, and everything seems to be working fine. We get those pallets of wool. The sheep are producing faster than I can keep up with them, so hopefully everything will be alright. Seeing if the trigger worked down at the market, let's see if it works here at the pen itself. Let's pull into the trigger. Now let's see if we can unload. Alright, it's working. So it was that mod. It's always good to have friends who are in the know and help you figure things out. Alright, let's close that gate. Turn that off. Let's go get our trailer and our tractor, and we'll get some corn out and some other. We'll get our water trailer, we'll water them. Let's do the feeding first, since that takes a little while. Move on to, what did I do with the... Is it down here? Yeah, it's down here in the shed next to the house. And we'll move on to some re-sowing of some fields, and we're going to sow some over at Millstone, and then we're going to do some of our the ones over here next to the farm, as far as the one next to the store. Oh Lord, I backed right too far into that thing. Okay, that's the first big mistake I've made today. Just damaged the back end of that tractor. Let's get our corn first. Normally I would try to come on and stream around 6:30. We're doing this early because we're getting ready to go out and have some. We're going to go have some supper here before too long. Where is the corn? Where is the corn? Let's fill that up. I don't know how much it's going to take. It's probably going to take a lot. Fortunately, we have more corn growing. I just want to do a silage harvest and then corn for the pigs. We have 3 fields planted with corn. We may wind up using some of that we had planned for silage as feed for our pigs. I don't know. Maybe do a big old massive corn haul, which means we'll probably have to plant 3 or 4 more fields of corn. Because corn is the predominant food that pigs go after. Let's see if we can get in here without getting hooked up on the truck. Going in, back this in, but a little easier. There we go. Let's take a look at our menu. Alright, they're full on the corn. Let's go get some get barley next. I think we have some barley in storage. We don't have any wheat yet, but we're going to have some wheat before too long. We got a nice sized field full of wheat and ready to go. We're going to do some pelletizing the straw. We're going to use that for bedding, and we're also going to sell. What was that on there? 40 some of that. I don't know if it's going to take that much weight. It might. That's okay. We can always sort of. Yeah, I think we're going to get a smaller trailer for doing this. This is just, when it's full, it's just a little too much for this tractor to handle. And a smaller trailer would be easier to maneuver around in the tighter spaces and stuff. That should have, is that going, okay. So it took less on that. Let's go put that back into storage, and we'll grab some canola, because I don't have enough soybean. We might, let's even see. And then we need the root crop. We need some sugar beet. We need to do a potato harvest and a potato planting, so we may plan on that in one of our smaller fields. Alright, let's go with that for right now. Do a little mix. We'll do a little mix of canola, a little mix of soybean, maybe. That's what we'll do. Kind of like a half and half type of deal. Depending on how much, it may not be half and half. It depends on how much one we got left after we put this canola in. Alright. Well, we don't have any soybean here, so I guess we'll have to do some more. Let's do a little bit of sunflower. How's that sound? And then we'll come back for our sugar beet, and then all we got to do is bedding and water, and then that should take care of them. And we'll just need to keep an eye on when they get messy and everything. That little John Deere we had parked over here by the sheep pen is going to get utilized a little bit more now. We have more animals in. Alright, that's it on the berry portion of the pig food. They get corn, they get a wheat base or barley base, and then they get a berry base, which is the soybeans, sunflower, berry or seed base. Soybean, sunflower, or canola. And then, let's see, where is the sugar beet? I don't know how much it's going to take of those. Let's just go ahead and fill it pretty much full. Sometimes they take all of it, sometimes they only take about half. So we'll see. Alright, let's take it. We're getting there, we're almost there. Got plenty of time in the day. We need to get over to Millstone after this and say, programmer bud, what's going on? Yeah, for a change, chat's working. We'll see how long it lasts. Alright, no. It's time to let's get some straw, and then we'll get them watered, and that should have them set and ready to go. My advice out there is the My Cow pasture. I wouldn't put it on the map. That's what caused our little pig glitch last stream. When we couldn't get the triggers on any of the animal pens to come up. Some straw now. I had it placed over there towards Millstone, and that was what caused the little pig fiasco last stream when we couldn't get the triggers to work. So I would stay away from the mod known as My Cow Pasture. That's what it's called, My Cow Pasture. I can't remember the modder that puts it out, but that's the name of it. Evidently, it was having even though it was way away from the main farm, it was having conflict. It was causing a conflict, and none of the triggers on these enclosures, not even the one at the animal dealer, wasn't working. Thanks to Farmer Pierce, we had that situation worked out. He helped me realize that it was that mod causing the problem. We got rid of that pasture. We put in a regular standard in-game pasture, which everything's working now. I'd say that the My Cow Pasture mod probably needs to have a little update and tweak. But of course, that thing's been out probably ever since Flat Map came out. I think it came out just not long after Flat Map was released. I don't know if I'm the only one who had a problem. It could just be an isolated incident. You know, maybe you might want to try it and see if it works for you. It might work for you. Then again, it may cause the same problems. I just know on this map it was causing an issue. Because we were going to get pigs that last stream, and I basically lost the pigs on that stream. Can we get in there without smacking the plow? Yeah, I got it in there. Okay. There we go. 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 let's go over here and get the water trailer from behind the sheep. Give us some more water. Okay. They're topped off. Let's fill it back up so we can. It's going to fill the pigs. We're going to take at least 2 of these. I have to open the valve. Check and see where we are water-wise with them. It's not going to take too much more to top them off. Let's get a little more, and then we'll move on and we'll get some canola in the ground. And even though we just got water from here, that valve, after you take the water and move off, it closes. So you have to get back out. It should, well, it may still be open. Last time it closed on me. Yep, it's still open. So we got back in time. Okay, it doesn't stay open for long. It does close. It does shut down automatically. So you have to remember that when you do take the water from it, if you've been gone for a little while, say over 3 or 4 minutes, if not 5 minutes, it's going to be, you have to turn it back on. And if you're not used to this map, you've not been on this map yet, or you're getting ready to start this map, that's L1 and circle that does that, I believe. If it's not L1 and circle, then it's R2 and R2 and circle. Either way, it's little buttons. One of your little buttons in the circle to get it to activate. All right, we'll just leave that there for right now. Let's move over to our Deutschfahrer. I'm hoping we have the seeder attached. I don't know if we do or not. We may have to see. We got it attached to the the wool trailer. Okay, let's get our Amazon seeder. we're going to go over to Millstone, and we're going to do those fields for Farmer Pierce that he wants done. Where's our seed stand? Okay, we can get seed over at Millstone. That's no problem. He wants canola in that one field, and he wants to do a cover crop. So, I think what we're going to do, yeah, that'd be, there's the standard cow shed we put in place of where the big 400 cow shed was. I said my game plan was to do about 150 cows in the standard shed and then do about 350 in the my cow shed, or my cow pasture mod, but that is not going to work out. But it's on, so why isn't it working? There we go. Did we put it too far out? Yeah, we did. Let's put it right back here a little bit more. There we go. Get ourselves lined up here. Let's go over to the other side of the field and then we'll send a worker off. He should finish all this. If he doesn't, we'll just come back and clean up whatever he misses or doesn't do. I'm going to pop back over to the farm. Let's see if the sheep need to be cleaned up. We have we got 2 pallets of wool there, so we got some wiggle room before they fill up. Oh, they're messy. See how they're doing. Well, they were dirty. We need to get them some more food here in a little while. They should be fine. They're fine right now. We need to get some more fields planted here. Let's see. I want to put some soybean in that field. And then I think we're going to do some more. I want to do potatoes there eventually. So yeah, let's go ahead and get. Where is the New Holland's down here? Get the New Holland, and we'll go ahead and take this and get this planting some soybean over in that other field that we just pointed out. Later on today, we'll move the bales that we have sitting here next to this other silo. We'll move them into the bale shed. Let's get some seed and fertilizer since we're a little low on this one. And we'll pull over here by the machine shop and see if it needs any repair. Farm repairs, chat is down like it was working when Pro Gamer came on. Now it's down, but I see you, bud. What's up? Just saw you pop in. What's up? Yeah, I was going to tell you, we're a little early. We got our pigs. They're in the pen. They're doing fine. The triggers work. That was a huge save on your part. I appreciate you helping me out the other night. Let's check and see what we need to do and what if this needs repaired so we can get it working. Yep, needs a little bit of repair. Hang on. I just saw it. I'm amazed how the chat was working when Pro Gamer first came on, and then he said hi, and then we've just been sitting here and getting some things done, and the chat's dropped again. I don't understand why chat does what it does on YouTube. Get more lined up there. Getting man students for dinner compliments. Farm Bureau insurance. He broke it. I'm wondering if I should have tongue on this thing. Looks like it's on this planer. Looks like it's sitting a little too low. Just wonder if I need to get that adapter, raise it up just a little bit. If it's dragging the ground. Too much. Okay, I'm on your way. I'm on your way. Set a worker off there on that. Let's see how the old corn is doing over here in the field. Broke the chat, huh? That's doing good. Alright, we're going to run back over here. Let's see how that worker's faring with this canola seeding. And by the looks of it, I think we got little ways before. I hate when that happens. One little lousy stripe's going to come due before. Those were supposed to be, those two cornfields, they were supposed to be for silage, but I don't know. We may wind up. We used 40 some odd thousand liters of the 70 some odd thousand liters of corn that we had for the pigs. We got 25 black ones and we got 25 spotted little piggies, and it looks like our worker's done. I'm hoping he didn't miss anything over here, but we'll see. My luck is he's probably at the far end of the field. No, is he down here? If he's down here, that saves me a run. Nope, he's at the far end of the field, probably. Oh, he's right here. Okay, cool. Let's look at the overhead. Did he get us all planted? It looks like it. Let's look at the fertilization. Yeah, he got it. All right. There's canola in that field now. That'll work. I think what I want to do here, Farmer Pierce, is I'm going to canola this field right here too, as well. And then your field up front, I'm going to put the cover crop down. We're going to do a little double canola planting for you instead. Because you've got plenty of straw, you've got wheat. I think you have barley in there, small amount of barley. You got your corn. So let's go ahead and just canola this field too. That way we get some canola for you. We do another harvest for you one day and get you some canola in your silos. When I get done with this stream, I need to head over to Meshomp, and do some work over there. I was in the middle of working on that this morning, but what I got recorded, I got some recorded, but what I didn't get recorded is got called on the account of rain, if you know what I mean. Well, that's no problem. Hey, I ain't going no unless God strikes me dead. I'm not going nowhere. So I'm patient. I can wait on you, dude. That's no problem. No big deal. I hate that you have to wait that long, but I mean, you know, normally I'm an impatient guy, but I learned how to try to keep my patience because, you know, it could be worse. I could walk out the front door and get run over by a milk truck. So yeah, I'm fine, man. Whenever you get it done, get it fixed, and get ready to holler. Just, you know, keep me informed. We're gonna get you on here for a stream. We need to get buttons on here. I need to talk to Mr. Bone and see if he's ever got that list downloaded. I've got the list ready for you. I'm pretty much waiting on you to go ahead and get your stuff done, and that way when you're ready, I'll just ship the list to you and buttons both. That way y'all can just do it all at the same time. Like I said, I'm turning some of this stuff off that's in the list and chucking it because, you know, it's a slow process. I got to go through them like, do I use this? No. And then I got to remember what to turn off prior to the stream, prior to saving. That way I can come back out and take it out, and that way I don't get that little that little prompter every time. Oh, you're missing this mod. Game may not work and function properly. That kind of thing. So yeah, no problem. I can wait on you, man. Whenever you're ready, you know, whenever you're getting close, holler. You know, I understand. Yeah, I'd say so, man. Between that and yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I want to go fishing too, and everything. My daggone cousin keeps he's been fishing, and he keeps going and getting these big old beautiful catfish, and I'm like, oh God, because he tries to get out at least 3 or 4 times a week, and he goes out and spends not just the day, but he'll even camp out at night and catfish. He's a big catfish. He loves catfish. And him just going out fishing, and then him calling me up saying, we need to go fishing. I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting. Bring him the John boat. Let's go. Or bring a chair, a cooler full of beer. Let's go sit by the river and see if we can't bring up some catfish, or see if we can't bring up some bass. One or the other. I want to get on the river and go fishing. I haven't been in over a year. I just now lately here been replacing my stuff. Because I think I told you the story of the former guy that roomed here at my house when I worked at the cat company, that ripped me off for 9% of my fishing equipment. And I'm talking some good stuff. I'm talking about high-end stuff. Daiwa. All those little Japanese brand name rods and reels. Just gone. Tackle box, gone. That tackle box had at least $200 worth of lures in it. Yeah, that's me too. I'm gonna try to get out myself a little more. I may spend a couple days, maybe 3 days during the week, but maybe the weekend, you know, but weekends I think I'm gonna probably not do any kind of streaming, not do anything video wise. If I do anything video wise, it'll be uploaded on a Friday the day before. I have it on a delay to where it'll post when I'm gone. So I want to try to get down to the river. I live 3.5 miles away from the Noacheki River. I've fished that river ever since I was 10. I know all the hot spots, where the bass are, where the crappie are, where the catfish are, where the walleye stuff are. So I just need to get out to Cabela's, Wally World, and Bassmasters and do a little shopping. I got a nice little, what I call, fanny pack tackle box. It's not really a fanny pack, it's more like a tackle belt. Holds got 5 pouches in it, and 2 of those pouches hold 2 smaller boxes, and I can keep all my lures in it. No kidding. Yeah. Now she told me when we first met she's fished and likes, and she's okay with it. We'll see. Give her a 1/0 hook and a nice big juicy night crawler and see how if she can bait her own hook without getting sick. I don't think she'll be able to. I think a person who turns her head away from bloody, gory movies is not going to be able to bait a hook. Get myself out and try to get my uncle out. My uncle's been stuck in his house with his girlfriend ever since this stuff started. And you can tell he's chomping at the bit to get out and do things. He likes to fish. So might get, and he can pretty much walk to the Noacheki River from his house. He's not that far from it, so I may just go by and grab him and say, let's go down here and below Bailey's Bridge and do a little fishing. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, if I take her with me, I'll take care of her as far as the equipment goes. I just want her to be able to bait her own hook, because I can understand a little bit what my dad went through when he was teaching me to fish, and it was like, here, this is how you bait your hook, and I was having trouble, and I mean, I never had no problem stabbing a worm. It was just trying to get the worm on there right, or a shad on there right, and not losing it, and having to ask him, hey, am I doing this right? And him having to pause his fishing just to see if I was pulling it off. Now what? Okay, this is a worker. The entire field's been done. He's backing all the way up. This just makes me wonder, is this what that worker with the fertilizer spreader did? And he's going to wind up in the woods? So let's watch this. Let's watch this interesting event take place here real quick. I want to see what happens. He just finished that field. The field's done. I don't see a miss anywhere on this field. Or is he going to back all the way up and then go, worker is done with the job? Okay, what are you doing, dude? How did you miss, and where'd you miss? I could have swore he got this entire field. I had him over far enough on that pass. This tractor and this seeder is going to wind up in Timbuktu. You watch it. What is he doing? That? Hello, come on, really? Oh my God. All that fussing just and then stop. Well, I'm done. No kidding. Evidently not. Alright, let's see. Cover crop. Boink. Boink. I just had it and I just went right past it. There it is. Definitely not that smart. It's like, holy mackerel. I'm glad I was sitting with him. If I wasn't sitting with him, I guarantee he'd wind up on some hillside someplace. Knowing my luck. I'm gonna see if this worker can handle this turn. If he can, then I'm gonna jump out. I'm worried about him turning down there where that storage silo is. If he's gonna be able to make the turn around, or if he's gonna stop short, balk, turn around, and fly someplace else. If you make the turn right here, then we're gonna leave him alone. I think he might be able to do it. Yeah, I think he's wide enough. Hey, okay, alright, out of your way, dude. And we got soybean in this field right here. I think we're going to go up here behind the straw barn. Get this field done. And once we get that weed out of the big field, we're gonna go with cotton. We're gonna do some cotton harvesting. We're gonna do a couple of fields of cotton. We're gonna start bringing some money in, because this, where we're at cash wise, that's all we've got, and it's gonna start dipping low before too long. There's no more government subsidy. There is nothing. There's no loan. There's a small loan out that needs to be paid. Other than that, that's about it. I always, part about this streaming stuff, I wish this screen was just a little bit bigger. Can't see what I'm doing compared to when it's full screen. little letterbox stuff. Alright guys, I'm paying attention to what I'm doing, so if you're chatting at me or saying something to me, just give me a chance to look over. I'll stop here at the end of this pass and look and see. I see that Farmer Pierce has said something. I can't see it though. I don't want to take my focus off the field. This is where I wish chat was working on YouTube, because it's easier to see what's popping up in front of me than it is to my right hand side. I can respond better and still do what I'm doing without taking my eyes off the road. Let me see what Farmer Pierce said here. Oh, that's cool. Well, enjoy your pizza. I think we've got Big Mama A's got a pizza coming for herself, and I got me a little spaghetti dinner coming. I've been craving a little spaghetti. We've ate the roasted pork that we cooked. We still got some of it left. I just kind of porked out for now, which I never thought would be the case. But I had that shredded pork for breakfast this morning. Made some breakfast burritos. It was pretty good. Wasn't a bad breakfast. I've been wondering ever since I put this field in how it would sow and plant, because there's little humpity bumpities and little dips in this field. So I'm wondering how this will sow. I see you got to leave another comment up there, Farmer Pierce. I'll look at you here in a second. Let me get this pass done, and I'll read your comment. Okay, easy. Let's not snag a tree or a rock or a groundhog while we're at it. This can't be good for the planter. This can't be good. Turn those drills at an odd angle. Let's see what Farmer Pierce said here. Yo, barbecue. Yeah, we had those the other day. You should have been down here. Slow roasted pork. Now this was done Mexican style. This had Mexican spices, tomatoes, like tomato sauce. It had garlic, cumin, all that stuff like that. Basically, is Mexican style pork. 3 nice big old roasts, slow cooked in a slow cooker or a crock pot for 12 hours. Fresh homemade coleslaw. Big Mama A does killer coleslaw. And yeah, we had pork Sammy's the very first day it was ready, and then we had those another day for lunch, and then this morning I woke up, I was really hungry because I ate heavier lunchtime yesterday, so I wasn't really into supper last night, and so this morning when I woke up I was hungry. I was like, we still got some of that pork left? And she's like, yep. I'm like, good, breakfast burritos. So that's what I did. Breakfast burritos. And I still think there's some more left. I think if not tomorrow, the next day it's going to be hash. It's going to be pork, eggs, and home fries all mixed together with peppers and green peppers and green bell peppers and red bell peppers. We're going to make some hash. I tell you, I'm craving one thing. There's one thing I am craving food-wise, and I don't know if there's many people who have ever had it before or not. And when I mention it, you're probably going to go, ooh, yuck, that kind of thing. But I'm going to mention it here in just a second. Let me get this last little. And that's cream tuna on toast. You make yourself a roux out of butter, flour, and a little bit of milk. Kind of like you're going to make gravy, but you make a white gravy, not a dark, like a brownish one like you see for breakfast. And then you put in a couple of cans of drained tuna, and you let that heat up. Then you add about a cup of frozen peas, and if you want to put carrots, you can put a cup of carrots in there. A little salt and pepper to season it up. And then you get you some good toasty bread. Tear it up into like, mouth-sized bites. Ladle your cream tuna over your toast. It's kind of like SOS, but a tuna version. And my mom made this. Shut up, JoJo. My mom made this when I was a kid. It's what we call a poor man's meal, but it's a good, substantial poor man's meal. She would make that with mashed potatoes or mac and cheese when I was a kid. And back growing up when I was little, you had to stretch you had to stretch $1. And I know back when I was like 4 or 5 years old, you could eat at McDonald's for 5 people could eat at McDonald's for less than $6. That's Well, talk about that. My mom, my dad, and I could eat for less than 6 bucks. 3 people could eat for less than $6. That's a cheeseburger, fry for each person, and a Coke for each person. So that's basically $6 per person for that kind of money. Little, we didn't live in our state, our home. We lived in, we lived outside of Boston first. We lived in a town called Peabody. And the cost of living up there was like high, compared to what it is down here. And that's the way it's always been. You go to New York right now, like New York State, and it's 3 times, it takes 3 times the amount to live up there than it does down in Tennessee. So a poor man's meal could last you for 2 or 3 sittings as far as meal wise goes, and you could survive and subsist off of it. And so when I say, cream tuna on toast, a lot of people go, ooh, yuck, nasty. Well, it's no nastier than SOS. And it's a different flavor. And I think if you tried it one time and got used to it, you'd see what I'm saying. It's not that bad. Big things in our house, meals that last long, like pasta meals, mac and cheese, salmon patties. Lord, she could buy up all the salmon. Canned salmon was cheap. You could take the canned salmon and make a lot of salmon patties and feed yourself for 3 or 4 days. See, Farmer Pierce has said something else. I gotta look over here in a minute. Let me make this pass her. We're almost done with this field. We're almost out of seed too. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Let's go get some more seed. JoJo the Wonder Dog going nuts. Let's see here. Yeah, poor man's meal, macaroni and cheese. Yo, yeah, that's for sure. Big time. Big time. Oh, let's see. Turn around and get this last little strap, and then I'm going to have to go get some seed. I'm going to probably run out of seed before I get this field done. And then after I get this seed, I'm going to jump over here on the sofa next to me, and I'm going to elbow drop a little old miniature dachshund. He needs a butt kicking. Evidently, our food has arrived, and he smells it. That's why he's going nuts. He thinks he's entitled. You know, that's what happens when you have a spoiled, rotten prima donna dog. Do you mind we're streaming live and people are listening to us, and you're being a knucklehead? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to continue on with this. We've come into our window of how we stream. I don't want to stay in on long. So I will see you all on the next stream. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you have, hit that old like button for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the old subscribe button for me. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a comment. I look forward to it. I'm going to go get some more seed. And if you want to share this stream after it's uploaded, then by all means, please be my guest. Have a great evening. If I don't see you in the next couple of days, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I will see you another day. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm glad you came along for the ride. And as always, friends and neighbors, happy farming. See you another day.